Can you tell us a little bit about what the term ovarian reserves means?
Sure. Yeah. So ovarian reserve refers to just the number and quality of eggs that you have in your body. And typically in just an outpatient clinic setting, like I run, many other fertility doctors will run AMH to look at ovarian reserve. And that's a hormone in your body that your eggs produce. And so it's been associated that, the level of AMH is then associated with ovarian reserve. So it's looking more at how many eggs are left in your body. Of course, a very low ovarian reserve is troublesome because then you're concerned that, you don't have enough eggs left to make a baby. There's a pretty wide range of normal. And then for women who have PCOS, right, those who have PCOS that have cysts on their ovaries, they will often have an increase in AMH because they have more cysts who are making more of the AMH. But this AMH test doesn't really evaluate the quality of your eggs. So there's not really a testing way to understand what the quality of your eggs are when you're trying naturally. If you're going in for egg retrieval, of course, they're actually like looking and testing the eggs that they're retrieving. So that's when you know for sure what's happening. But there's a couple of things that would be happening for you to say, hey, maybe my egg quality is not what it needs to be. If you're struggling with infertility, as in you've been trying a year or more and you haven't been getting pregnant, like you want to be sure that your egg quality is on board, and that's not the missing piece to your fertility picture. Frequent miscarriages, or not even frequent, if you've had one or two miscarriages, making sure that you are supporting egg quality, because that could be a sign that your eggs that are developing don't have the correct number of chromosomes, which is why you're getting the miscarriage. So there's a couple of reasons why you might think like, hey, yeah, my egg quality is probably not best. But there's not an amazing way to test for it right now, just in an outpatient blood test setting.
Well, and I think that there's indirect measures, though, like we're saying, right, of all these factors we know that impact egg quality, such as like micronutrient vitamin status, hormone status, like, your environmental load of toxins and things that are going to impact the quality of your eggs. So maybe it's less about trying to find that like direct egg quality test and more about, okay, how do we get women to understand that it's actually like this holistic testing and understanding of what the body looks like under the hood that's really the most impactful. Would you agree?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Yes. So, I work mainly with women who have PCOS, and insulin is, a pretty strong factor in infertility with these women. And we know that elevated levels of insulin shuts down ovulation and impacts egg quality. So that's absolutely a part. We know so much about how exposure to BPA and phthalates and different toxins, affects egg quality as well. So yes, like working with someone to be able to piece these parts together for you to understand, okay, there's this whole big picture here, but what is it that is most impactful for your own health story?